Hey guys, this is Mini Jack YGO here, and today I'm going to show you guys the follow-up of my Fluffal deck profile with the going first Fluffal tutorial with the Edge Imp Scythe combo, and the Necro Fluffals, I guess would be the official name for it. But before we start, big shoutouts to Outback YGO and Giant Skyhawk for inventing this strat. Yeah, I missed that in my last episode, but I did pin a comment of someone mentioning it, so shout out to them too. So yeah, I'll get into it. So basically the whole point of the combo is that you're gonna want to Necro Fusion or summon a fusion monster in your opponent's turn with, not Cross Sheep, with Artifact Dagda out, and then pop your own Scythe. Or your own Lancea if you're side decking Lancea and it's more impactful in the matchup. Like Gren Maju or something, I don't know. So yeah, I'll get on with the first starting hand, so with a chain, or just fight for patchwork. Doesn't have to be a chain. So one of these two, because these search each other out, and preferably not chain first, preferably patchwork. But if you already have enough to fuse with something, then you're good. Then you're good, pretty much. But I'll start off with the patchwork first then. Then I'll be searching chain and poly with it, so I'll leave those out. And then usually your best monster for going first is either going to be penguin or dog. And then some way to get Edge Imp Sabers. And I'll just put a toy vendor there, because why not? Or like foolish goods or whatever. It doesn't really matter. So, also, quick note. I do have some new stuff just to update you guys on the Fluffal deck. I'm running now Gamma, because a lot of the cards you activate, you don't have any monsters on field, and so it doesn't come up in some matchups, but when it does come up, it wins you games, and it's also a free cross sheet, so it's nice. And 2 copies of Fusion Recycling Plant. This card's pretty good because it recycles your polys as well as your poly materials or your fusion materials. So yeah, I'm just testing with these right now, but I'm liking the Fusion Recycling Plant build. It's pretty good. But yeah, okay, so let's get into it. Yeah, so you patchwork first, grab chain and poly, and then you have some way to search sabers. I don't know how. So you send toy vendor, you search sabers. Normal dog will grab you. The Fluffal sheep. Now with this, you special Fluffal sheep, and you go link 2 into a cross sheep, not Dagda yet. And now you're gonna want to poly using chain in your other monster. The other Fluffal into a cruel whale. And then the effects chain as follows. Cross sheep will be the last thing in your chain because it's the least important. Chain will be chain 1 or 2, and then whatever else. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, cross sheep will special out a penguin, most likely. And then chain will grab you Fright for Meister, which is right here. I keep on forgetting I left it out, but whatever. So you can just activate the Meister whenever. And then with that, Cruel Whale target itself, sending the Repair. And Repair you banish to special out the Sabers, which you don't need. Actually, yeah, for this fair you do need Sabers, sorry, yeah. Meister will tribute the Sabers with its effect. And you can do, actually, you know what, before you do this, you can actually just, whenever you want, you can link 2 into a Dagda, and then now you can go do that, and then Dagda will let you search or set Artifact Scythe. I'll just leave it face up for reference, and you special summon Lilith. And Lilith, you can tribute itself, grab a Necro Fusion, set the Necro Fusion, and on their turn, you Necro Fusion, said that like 5 times in a row, banish any number with sabers, or you can banish with chain one of them, and either go into a cruel whale or a tiger, pop your own set, summon the scythe. So that's the basis of the combo. That's if your hand is not good, and you need to waste a lot of resources to get to it, like you saw there. But yeah. So second scenario is if you already have Necro Fusion. You basically saw what you do. All you really need to do is just have Necro Fusion and some way to poly. Preferably, I guess. Preferably with sabers. But if you have like Necro Fusion, Patchwork, and another Fluffal, you just have the combo, essentially. I guess 2 Fluffals you'd need. So let's say you already have Sheep, or you have Penguin again. And then you normal dog, search your other Fluffal. Then you Patchwork. Ooh. And you either search Sabers and a poly, or you search Chain and a poly. Let's get this more organized, actually. There we go. And then you special the Sheep. And then you go Link 2. And I do not believe you need to... Yeah, for this, you don't even need to go into Cross Sheep. You just go straight into Dagda. If you get a hand like this, and then you poly out those 2, and even though you're using sabers, just get out Cruel Whale. You don't need any of the other fusions for right now, and then you set the Necro Fusion, and then Dagda will trigger if you want to activate Cruel Whale. If you just activate the poly, Dagda will trigger, setting Scythe or Lancia from your deck. And on their turn, you Necro Fusion, you banish your Edge Imp with whatever, and you get out either a Cruel Whale, or you get out a Saber or a Tiger, and you pop your Scythe. So yeah. And then the third way, which I found is the most common and most consistent and used up the least deck space, does not include this engine at all, except for the Scythe. You don't need the Necro Fusions or the Meister or the Lilith. And it's pretty simple, I guess you could say. Like, it just happens in any Fluffal deck, so I guess running one Scythe isn't bad if you know you're gonna go first with it sometimes, or just side decking the one Scythe. Instead of, if you don't have room in your side deck for this, just side deck one Scythe, and I'll show you how to do it. So yet again, Dog is very good for these. Any other Fluffal, yeah, any other Fluffal and a Patchwork. Or any way to get out 2 Fluffals, so like Penguin or Dog with another Fluffal is, yeah, that's full combo. You Patchwork, you grab Poly, and this time you want to grab Edge Imp Scythe. This is the double Scythe combo. Scythe's a broken card, by the way. Never cut it from your deck, especially if you want to go second. You want to probably run it at 2 or 3. Normal Dog. Dog grabs you back the Sheep in this case. Or you can normal Penguin, special another Fluffal from your hand. Then you don't get the other advantage. So, preferably Dog. Special Sheep, Link 2. Go into a Dagda. And then you can set the poly if you want and pass. And then on their turn, you activate the Scythe. That triggers Dagda. Set Scythe. Scythe this. If they have something out, go into Cruel Whale. Cruel Whale effect. Pop your Scythe and whatever they have out. And then Scythe effect revive. And then, yeah, you solve for next turn. So, yeah, that's basically the whole combo. Those are the 3 different variations of the combo. Yet again, shout out to Outback YGO and Giant Skyhawk for inventing it. Couldn't have done it without him. So, yeah. By the way, I will be streaming. I'll probably put it in the description, or I'll just make an announcement for it. But I will be streaming tomorrow or Tuesday, every Tuesday, I guess. My locals. And I could also record it if you guys want. I might be bringing Jank this Tuesday. So, yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully I can make more content like this, or just make more content now that my school term's done. I had a summer term, so I wasn't really keeping up with content, but now I'm done it. Should be a lot more content coming to you guys' way. Alright, see ya.